Beer, 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 beer. Hello everybody, welcome back to me, Maple Rooski. And today we have a beer from Black Oak Brewing Company called Beat the Heat. So, let's crack her open and see what we got. It is also I can't find what kind of beer it is. It doesn't say on the front of the can. Points off already. Let's crack her open though. And let's pour a glass in the Lake of Bays brewing glass. Pour, 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 pour. There, we're getting a pretty decent sized head on there. A little bit more. Boom. Perfect. Right. Beat the Heat by Black Oak Brewing Company. It's funny how it just says Blackwood Beat the Heat beer on here. We'll find out. Oh, I see it here in the description. Black Oak's Brewing Company, Beat the Heat, Belgian Style wheat beer. It says, it is a thirst-quenching, light-bodied farmhouse ale with complex, earthy, and citrus notes. We combine orange zest, saison hops, and a touch of spice to create a refreshing beer that is best enjoyed chilled while relaxing in the summer sun. Obviously, because it's Beat the Heat, and we've had some really chillier days as far as June goes. Not August, what the hell am I saying? I'm obviously not with it right now. But we've had a few hot summer days, but today's been pretty relaxed, about 20 degrees. So, being a Belgian style wheat beer, I'm expecting a nice flavorful, a little bit hoppy, beautiful, zesty beer, especially since there's a lime and an orange on the can. Coming in at 4.5% alcohol by volume and 15 IBU, should be fairly easy drinking, not too bitter. Just have a smell, have a sip, and then we'll cheers. Get a little bit of hops, toasted caramel malts. Smells Belgian for sure. It's a bit sour, slightly sour. Yeah, slightly sour on the mid to the back tones of the sip. Nose, you get a bit of fruitiness from the orange and lemon. I guess I would call it zest. And you get a nice flavor to it too. Cheers, everybody. Get a bit of orange zest. Get lemon zest for sure. Some malty characteristics and a slight zing of hoppiness. Not too much of a zing, but nice bit of hoppiness in there. It's very crisp, extremely crisp, quite flavorful. As far as haziness goes, it's decently hazy. It's nothing crazy, but I can't see through it. Sort of light haze to the beer as well, which is, always a nice characteristic for sure, depending on the style. And this style has that bit of haziness to it. For 15 IBUs, or International Bitterness Unit, 15 is putting it lower than what I'm at least getting from him, and at least getting at least 20 to 25. Which, as far as bitterness unit goes, 15 is on the low end, closer to a regular like Bud or Canadian, which are usually 10. But I think it's the flavors that really mask, or at least obscure it, which is fine. It's not a fault at it. It's just, if they put it as a 20, it would be more honest. So let's read what the website has to say. On their website is blackoakbeer.com. It says, "Beat the heat. Inspired by farmers of Belgium, who would brew beer during the winter months for consumption, not hot summer days. Our Beat the Heat Belgian wheat beer incorporates orange zest and coriander seed to create a light-bodied ale with complex earthy and citrus notes. This higher carbonation brew embraces fruit and spice, a slight toasted wheat body while finishing dry to quench your palate. Enjoy on the warmest of days paired with a soft goat cheese and barbecued seafood. Pick it up in a 473ml single can, like I have here, at the LCBO during the spring and summer months, at our brewery shop and on tap at craft beer friendly establishments in Ontario." So it is an Ontario beer. It's quite enjoyable. I get the coriander. I'm still trying to figure out what coriander tastes like. I've had multiple beers with coriander in it. To pinpoint it without knowing, still a little bit hard for me, but I'm getting there, and that happens. It's all an experience and a learning experience for sure. Over on Beer Advocate, it has a 84 out of 100 on the BA score, which is good in their opinion, and that's a fairly good score. A person here has it at 3.99. Why they didn't give it a 4? Let's find out in the review. Slightly hazed rust amber color, moderate head to a thin film, appeasing aromas of wheat, yeast, spice, orange. A little bit of bite from the carbonation finishes dry on the palate. Tasty brew, yeasty, weedy, spicy, fruity. Nicely balanced, well-made beer. Simple and easy to drink. Worth a try. I have to agree on the simple and easy to drink. It's quite enjoyable. And with these past hot hot days and hot shit, it can cool you down. The yeastiness, yes. The hoppiness, yes. And the malt, it's a nice dark roasted malt. I want to say that's what I'm getting from it, or at least tasting. But it is very enjoyable. I quite enjoy this beer. And yes, it can cool you down. It very coincides with a very nice hot, humid day. I get the orange flavor from it, and the lemon or coriander flavor from it. So if you were to take this beer, even slice up an orange, squirt a bit in, put it on the side as like a garnish, it would add that little bit extra flavor to it, in my opinion. It's quite delicious for sure. No real big faults with it, except with the IBUs. I'd rate it a bit higher on the bitterness unit, but that is subjective. All in all, very delicious beer, very refreshing beer. It's a nice light orange goldeny color to it. Lacing on the glass is fairly decent too. So with that, let's cheers on the final sip. Cheers. It's damn good. I quite enjoy it. It's a bit heavier because it is a Belgian style, so it's a more heavy beer, but it's more moderate to heavy. So it's definitely a bit slower sipper than what I've been drinking it at, but that's all good in the end. overall, I'm gonna give this a solid 8 out of 10. You know, I quite enjoy it. If the on the can at least, the bitterness unit was a bit higher, and they actually told you in the front of the can where the logo is and the little emblem that said it was a Belgian wheat, that would be extra bonus points, but it says it off kind of in the description, which some people may not read, but I tend to do, because you know what, I love reading what they have to say about the beer that they're making. So that'll do it for me, Maple Brewski. As I always say, crack a beer and enjoy it, and this is a great beer to drink on a nice hot summer's day. Cheers everybody.